everybody, and welcome back to more Reading Time with Miss Nunn. Today I've brought you in a car, haven't I? We're going to read our story in a car today because why not? And I think actually it's one of the best places to store a couple of books for those times when you're waiting for mummy and daddy, or you're stuck in a traffic jam, or you go for a walk like I tried to do today and it starts to rain, so you're sitting there deciding what to do. Because that's amazing, because you can just have a book in the car ready for when you have those times and you're not sure what's going on. When something changes and you're waiting to decide what to do, you can just sit in the back seat, mum and dad can sit in the front and they can read their story to you. So you can do two things while you're waiting for one thing to happen. I think it's a great idea. So tuck some books in your car and see when you can read them. And I haven't just brought you in a car today, I've also brought you to one of my favourite places. Now, it's not a very sunny day today, so I do apologise. So you won't get the full beauty of this place, but this is one of the beautifulest places that I am very fortunate to be able to live by. It's a place called Goodwood and it's absolutely gorgeous. And on a sunny day, you can see for miles around and it's lovely. But of course today, it's not very nice. It's a bit rainy, a bit disgusting, but it's okay because it's still one of my beautiful places. So today I have chosen to read the book When the Dragons Came. Now, we all know that dragons aren't real, sadly, because how awesome would it be if they were? Oh, awesome. But let's read a story about what might happen if dragons were real and if they came to live with us. Oh, I'm ready. Love a good dragon story. Poppledown Town was the loveliest town. The neat row of houses had charming front gardens with hedges and lawns that were trimmed every day. What on earth are their parents doing if they were trimmed every day? The high street provided whatever was needed. The riverbank was perfect for picnics in May. Oh yes, Poppledown Town was the loveliest town, and everyone who lived there agreed. Does look quite nice, very cheery, isn't it? All the little pigeons on the rooftop, even they look quite happy, don't they? Amelia Topping loved shopping. She skipped down the aisles of Poppledown Market, selected her salads, her cheese and cold meats. She paused at the freezers and chose all her favourites, then filled up her trolley with doughnuts and treats. I wish I could do that, but I don't think my body would like it if I ate so many doughnuts. Oh yes, Amelia Topping loved shopping. Put your hand up if you like shopping. I like shopping for food, that's for sure. Until the dragons came. Oh dear. They don't... Oh no, I can see they're breaking things. Things are falling off the shelves. Not such a relaxing shopping experience for Amelia. Frederick Creeting loved reading. He hurried each morning to Poppledown Library, treasuring the hush as he browsed along rows. He liked choosing stories, then reading them quietly, and the click of the stamp on each book that he chose. Oh, yes, Frederick Creeting loved reading. Until the dragons came. Oh, dear. That looks like a bit of a disaster. I have a feeling I know where this story is going to go. It's not looking good for the dragons and the people of Poppledown. Olivia Turning loved learning. She sat on the carpet at Poppledown Playgroup, eager for stories and songs with Miss Twee. She carefully moulded her plasticine biscuits ready to use in her teddy bear's tea. Oh yes, Olivia Turning loved learning. Until the dragons came. Oh no, look at that disastrous scene. They don't look like they're very good at sharing. And they're eating her plasticine. Oh dear. Soon, Olivia Turning hated learning. That's a strong word. Frederick Creeting avoided reading, and Amelia Topping stopped shopping. For Poppledown Town just wasn't the same since the dragons came. But maybe there's some hope. Jeremy Stamping loved camping. Oh, maybe it might have a happy ending, this book. He set up his tent on Poppledown Common, a holiday village of orange and red. He checked all the guide ropes, the pegs and the zippers, then sizzled his sausages and pumped up his bed. I love camping, all of those great experiences, particularly in the middle of the night when your airbed decides it doesn't want to stay up anymore and you end up on the floor. Great experience of camping I have. Oh yes, Jeremy Stamping loved camping. Until the rain came. It drummed on the canvas like zebras tap dancing. It hammered the fly sheet and trickled down poles. It seeped into sleeping bags, gathering in puddles. The campers were soggy and hungry and cold. Now that's what I think of when I think of camping. I think a few of your parents watching might also think the same. They all play a nice game of cards though, that's always nice. Until the dragons came. So how do you think the dragons are going to make it better? Might have something to do with fire, maybe? Because I know that dragons breathe fire. They spread out their wings and provided a shelter. They dried up the puddles, cooked sausages to share. The campers saw kindness and talked with the dragons. They realised quite quickly they had not been fair. They explained to the dragons just how they'd annoyed them with clumsy behaviour and the mess that they'd made. The dragons said sorry. They'd meant to be friendly. They'd try to be careful and calm if they stayed. Oh, look, just from a conversation you've become best friends and work out all of your problems. Maybe that's a lesson that we need to learn. If we need to talk to people that are causing us problems, we might be able to solve those problems. So Olivia Turning went back to her learning, Frederick Creting continued reading, and Amelia Topping only went shopping on Wednesdays when the dragons came. Oh, look, so now actually she loves the dragons. Oh, what a great story. I hope you enjoyed that. And isn't there a lesson for us in this book that actually even if there's changes, even if there's new people or new situations that we are presented with, we can still make them into good things, because change is not always bad. Change can sometimes be really good. So if you're going through a change at the moment, think about this story and think about what good could come from your change. What could you learn from the changes in your life and see if you can make it work for your life. I hope you enjoyed this book, everybody, and I'll see you next time for more reading time with Miss Nunn. Bye.